So today we welcome you to another beautiful episode. Today we're going to be kicking off our tour from Garrison Junction. Right here is Garrison Junction in Port Harcourt. Today we're going to be pretty much going down Aba Road from Garrison all the way to the end of Aba Road. And then we are going to find our way into the Rivers State Secretariat, the Rivers State Secretariat Complex in Port Harcourt. That will be our final destination. So come on with me, guys. Let's go around. As you can see, we just got on the highway. This is Aba Road, for those of you who don't know. Government Craft Center right there. It's a very busy road. So this is the CFC Flyover. CFC is this church right here to the right. And then this big building that you see standing tall out here alone. I believe that building belongs to the Nigerian Stock Exchange. I'm not sure, but I believe that's their building. And we just passed the Federal Road Safety Building as well, also on Aba Road. Okay, this looks like a construction going on. Julius Berger must be doing some work on some rehabilitation work on this part of the road, Aba Road. And this is the PDP head office right here to the right. If you're on Aba Road and you start from the beginning, you definitely pass through this axis of Aba Road. You see that you're going down, taking this lower part of the road, or you go to the left where Julius Berger is working. That way you go up the bridge, the Flyover bridge. But since that part is under construction, we're going under the bridge to give you a better view of the environment and the activities going on around here. To the right here, it's the old park. It used to be the main Port Harcourt Park. Here, My One Park actually. So we're now in My One, and that used to be called the My One Park. But now I believe they still have transport companies operating from there, but it's no longer bustling like it used to be back in the day. They have other locations that handle that now, Rumokoro, Waterlines, and the rest of them. But yeah, this is always parked here when it comes to park. Park is never free. We call this area of Port Harcourt Park. So when you hear park, this is the area they call park. This is the My One area, My One Park area. This is this is where they call park. Yeah, I saw that guy right there trying to do his thing, But yeah, this is Port Harcourt. This is the life. This is the everyday life in Port Harcourt. No filter. This is raw, as you can see, coming directly from the dash cam in the truck. We're just cruising through Port Harcourt. This is My One Park. If you go along to the right, you start heading to the My One Market. I'm sure you must have heard of My One Market. Those of you who are not from Port Harcourt, but if you're in Port Harcourt, of course, you don't go My One Market before buy one or two things, so Yeah, we'll keep going. This bridge has been here for a while now. I believe Okilo or Odile built this bridge. I am not 100% sure, but if you know who exactly the governor that built this bridge, please drop in the comment below. Let's know, so we know who built this bridge. This bridge has been here forever. It's been standing, and it's one of the quality bridges in Port Harcourt. Okay. Yes, it needs some work, to make it look like nicer and cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, at least paint it, do some repainting, plant some grasses around it, just like the fence, the part on the left side. I see they try to copy what Lagos did. But that's not necessary actually, because underneath the bridge can be a refuge, can be a park where people can actually go relax, just like a picnic area where people can just sit down, or you can make that a car park. So vehicles can park their cars there. You pay and park, do your shopping, so that way guys are not parking on the street and exposing their cars to accidents and unnecessary thefts. That could actually be a car park, a controlled car park, right there underneath the tree. So we're just stuck in traffic here, moving slowly. We call it go slow, so you get the idea. That's how we do out here in Port Harcourt, so it's our way. I'm sure this is synonymous across Africa as well, but this is how we do it out here. It's still moving, It might look chaotic, but there's order in between. So people still find a way to get around easily without much difficulties or hassle, I would say. So these guys are coming from town, the area that we're going to, and they're going towards my 3 or towards the university, I'm sure. That's their route. So this is Azikiwe Road. This is to the right, this Azikiwe Road. And we are headed to Aba Road also. We are continuing our trip on Aba Road towards Old GRA, Old Town, or towards Port Harcourt main town rather than Old Town. I don't like to call it Old Town because I believe that's the main town. They shouldn't call it the Old Town. So yeah, still back to the streets. We're about to merge into Aba Road again and continue. So we are now Aba Road and towards the government house area. So this area is more of reserve. This was the first GRA, so they called it the old GRA. That's what it's called now, where we're headed. It's called the old GRA area. But this is Azikiwe, I believe, Azikiwe Road now. So which links to Aba Road from park there. So I guess Aba Road ends right there at the park, and this is Azikiwe Road. And to my right, you would notice the construction or the leftover construction, incomplete pillars holding up to the monorail. So this was an transportation infrastructure project former Governor Amechi started. For whatsoever reason, they abandoned this project. This project is a shame to be abandoned. I mean, this is a huge infrastructure project that could really help a lot of commuters in Port Harcourt at least get from town to main town. You know, it's I don't know why they abandoned it. You know, politics and the rest, man. We gotta really think beyond politics sometimes. We really gotta think beyond politics. But yeah, we're still continuing on that Central Bank building right here, the big building looking at us. I believe that's a Port Harcourt Central Bank building. You see their logo right up in the middle on top. Yep, this is also, we're still on Azikiwe Road. Yes. This yellow building here has been forever. I'm not sure what's going on in that building, but it has been there forever. It's a nice city. They just need to update a little bit of the infrastructures. I mean, it's small and tight, but it has a lot of potentials to still return it back to the garden city. I mean, we still have the trees in the middle of the roads. Port Harcourt used to be a lot greener, guys. Port Harcourt used to be a lot greener than it is now. Hence, it was called the Garden City. And it was actually the Garden City because there was a lot of greens in the city. They didn't just call it the Garden City for no reason. I wish they could restore it back to the original Garden City. It would be beautiful. Yeah, the monorail, this was a heavy investment here. Guys, you guys really need to come back together and find a way to get this project back on track, either with a new contractor or do something. But it's a shame to leave this project and go on abandoned. This is a huge investment that does not need to be abandoned. I'm talking about this monorail project. We should not abandon this project, guys. Look at Lagos State. Lagos State is bouncing and enjoying themselves with their monorail. Abuja is doing it. What's going on? We have somebody in Abuja that could help us out with this, from what I understand. Well, so this is the end of Azikiwe Road, and if you go to the right, you go into the main town, and I guess this is the monorail headquarters or main station where all the trains are supposed to like come in and pick up passengers and then go into town. But yeah, this is how it looks like going back from the other side of the road. Yes, a lot of the buildings are old. If you see, that's why they call it Old Town, I guess. But they're not necessarily old if they can be updated. You know, the state can give a lot of these landlords and building owners an incentive to update their buildings. You know, upgrade the windows, the roof, paint the walls. You know, make it look nice and look modern than just leaving them looking moribund like they are abandoned. Yeah, this part of the state doesn't need to be having this type of buildings. I mean, look at these beautiful ones right here. I guess this is the courthouse. Yes, this is the courthouse. That's another old building as well that needs to be updated. It doesn't need to look like this in this part of town. I'm hoping somebody would hear that and understand that one. And if the owners are abandoning it, the government need to step in. The government need to step in, give them a certain time to update the building. Even if it's unoccupied, it still needs to be updated. Because it's unoccupied doesn't mean it needs to go back down. So this part is inside Old GRA, where a lot of the government activities in Rivers State takes place. Basically, all the government infrastructures in Rivers State are centered around this axis right here of town. This is Old GRA towards Forces Avenue. That's a high court right there, or an appeal court. I'm not sure exactly, guys. So please correct me in the comment below what that courthouse, that second courthouse was. I know the first one was the federal. Yeah, and then the NBA, Port Harcourt NBA, I believe they have their headquarters somewhere around here. NBA, that is the Nigerian Bar Association. So the lawyers have like their headquarters building or something like that around here, close to the courthouse. That's another courthouse, I believe, or another entrance to the courthouse. Guys, I'm just trying to correct myself so I'm not giving you guys wrong information. And here is the Port Harcourt City Council headquarters. I know that for sure because I've done a couple of business in there. And yeah, Forces Avenue to the right, it goes to the National Assembly Complex. I believe if you go straight, you go down towards NDDC building, which is right there. But we're going this way, we're going left. We're going to the State Secretariat. Let's check it out. Yeah, some of these buildings still need a little bit of updating. Not a whole lot, just a little bit of brushing up to make the place look shiny, you know. Like this entrance here, we have to upgrade this entrance, sir and madam. Whoever is in charge, let's upgrade this entrance. It needs to look better than that. Yes, this is my state. I love it. So we have to make sure our state looks good, guys. This is the Rivers State Secretariat Complex. This is a massive structure. It needs a lot of updating. At least painting. We can start with that. Painting. Maybe create a little bit more parking space for cars to park so that they can be organized. Because right now everybody's just parking everywhere because there isn't really much parking facility. We can build an underground parking. We can build an overhead parking. Yeah. It's a beautiful structure, guys. It's a beautiful complex. If you've been here, you will understand. And we can really, really maintain this and make it look really nicer than what it looks already, guys. So yeah, this is the Rivers State Secretariat Complex for those of you who just got here. This is where all the states, governments, ministries, agencies, departments, I'm sure they all have their offices here. Because I've done some business here as well, so which is what I'm coming here for. But yeah, so thanks guys for sticking around, and this brings us to the end of this episode of Port Harcourt Streets and Tours. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I got a whole lot more coming for you guys to enjoy, and stay tuned, like, share and subscribe as we go on, and have a wonderful blessed day. Thank you.